Into the World of Chemistry Lesson 6, Access to Chemicals. In this video, we're going to learn all about how to get access to all the chemical products in a lab. Like how do you take it out of the storage container and use it in an actual experiment. But before you do that, we're going to have to go over some rules, since a lot of chemical products are very dangerous. So, rule number 1 is that you cannot ever touch any chemical products with your bare hands, since a lot of chemical products are, again, very toxic and very dangerous, and you might burn your hands. And second thing is that it's pretty obvious. You can put it in your mouth or consume it, since it's very toxic and you put it in your body, something bad might happen. And number 3 is that you can't directly smell a chemical product, but you can use it if you put the product in here, you just smell like this. That might be good sometimes for some chemical products, but you can't just directly smell like this since it's too close to your nose and it might cause some reactions. And be sure to remember to wear goggles at all times in the lab. Then we're going to move on to how to pick up an item or a chemical product from its storage container. So if it's solids and it comes in chunks, then you can use a tweezer to pick it up and put in another storage container or a jar or a flask for your chemical experiment. Or if it's in a powder form, then a tweezers won't work and you have to use a spoon. And then if it's liquids, then if it's big amounts, you can just pour straight out, but remember to be careful to not spill any. But if it's small amount, then you can use a dropper. And after you're done with the experiments, then here's 3 things not to do. So you can't put any chemical products back in its original container, since that will damage the whole container and we can't use that whole container anymore. And the second thing is that you cannot just put chemical products anywhere you want. You can't put it just on the table or in any trash cans or by a student. But you have to put it in the storage container that your teacher told you to, and that storage container is full of other leftover chemical products that needs to be thrown away and handled carefully with adults. And the third thing that you can't do is that you cannot just take any chemical products and just leave the lab with it. Any chemical product stays in the lab and it cannot be out of the lab. So thank you so much for watching this video and discovering things to do and not to do in the lab with me, and see you in the next video and have an amazing day. Goodbye!